just me this time. I've got Andre shooting some stuff over at Toyota. So I'm gonna give you a quick look at what SEMA looks like. This is just one of the halls, and there are multiple halls like this. But the cool part is, check this out, right there. That is the Mopar Charger, Challenger, FCA. You know what we're talking about here, area. And the reason we're walking here is Dodge has just introduced, get this, a four-wheel drive Challenger, a GT four-wheel drive Challenger with a Hemi. So we're gonna come over here, we're gonna try to find that car. I think I see it, there it is. We turned around. And if I can grab an interview with one of the engineers, I'm gonna tell you all about the brand new Challenger GT AWD. And that is coming up right now on the Fast Lane car. Oh, yeah, forgive the fish-eyed look. It's the only camera I have with me right now. Sometimes you just gotta make do. Todd, what's your title?
Senior Manager, Head of Mopar Accessory and Performance Parts.
All right, so I'm doing this kind of old school, this little camera, because our photographer is busy elsewhere, and we are standing here in front of what I think many people have dreamed of. All-wheel drive, right? All-wheel drive Dodge Challenger. So, first of all, tell me about the car.
Yeah, so...
let's walk around. Here,
yeah, sure.
Let me go this way, okay.
The inspiration for this is really, well, we're a bunch of car guys.
Yeah.
What is it that you'd want to do to the car? So the idea had come around. Well, you know, we have all-wheel drive in our fleet on the sister vehicles for this, the Charger and the 300. What would it take to shove all that equipment into a Challenger, and while we're at it, have a lot of fun with some of the performance parts as well? So we actually took 3 cars to build this one car.
Right.
So we started with this, with the vehicle you see here.
Yeah.
We had a police car that we took to source the all-wheel drive system from. Then we had to cannibalize a 300 to get the 8-speed transmission from it. And we cobbled it all together, and we came out with an all-wheel drive, the first, as far as we know, the only all-wheel drive Challenger out there.
So basically it's a Frankenstein.
It is a Frankenstein, very much.
And I gotta ask you, how does it drive?
I haven't driven it yet. I'm waiting until the show's over. But some of the guys that drove it said it's an absolute rocket ship. So it is driver, it does run.
And of course, it's more than just an all-wheel drive system, right? I'm seeing a better air intake. Right. I'm seeing bigger tires, bigger wheels.
Yeah. So what, you know, once we sort of had the concept of doing this all-wheel drive, it was like, okay, so you can have obviously all-wheel drive or all-weather handling, but also the racetrack dynamic, right? What would you do if you wanted to take this on the car?
Yeah, let's keep going.
So, you know, we widened the track, we put on some wheels with some really sick offset on them.
Yeah.
We put the fender kits on. Again, this intent to see where this goes, see what people think of the whole package. So to handle that, we lowered the car. So we had to take our coilover system, we had to modify it to work with the all-wheel drive in the front. It was a little different than what the stock vehicle is. And then, you know, sway bars, front and rear sway, strut tower bars. We got a big brake package from the cop car on here. So a lot of things to help with the handling of the vehicle and the stopping. You need that because we put our Scat Pack 3 in this vehicle. Okay.
So how much horsepower is it putting out?
It puts out around 440.
All right.
You get about 75 horsepower with the Scat Pack 3.
So obviously the question people are going to want to know is, you know, can you stuff a Hellcat engine in it and would it detonate the all-wheel drive system? Yes and yes.
I don't know. I don't know. The packaging on this I know is really tight. There were things we had to manually move out with the big hammer to get everything to fit. But you know, so the Scat Pack system, are you familiar with that?
Yeah, sure. Well, why don't you go over it anyway, so people.
So stage 1 is street legal. It's 50 state legal. It comes cold air, cat back, and a new controller. So everything works together. You get about 20 horsepower. Scat Pack 2 has a camshaft and new valve springs, a bunch of other things for the internals of the engine. And then Scat Pack 3, which this has CNC ported cylinder heads. It's got a high flow exhaust manifold and high flow cats. End result, 75 horse and 44 foot-pounds of torque.
Now, I would love to see this light up all 4.
What's that?
I would love to see them light up all four.
Yeah, so
but the tires are really big.
I'll let you know how it goes.
All right, and then detonate the all-wheel drive system. Yeah, exactly.
I think they call this. I think it's gonna call it Destroyer Gray.
Yeah, it's kind of military in gray.
Yeah, with the matte. I love my favorite part is the greenhouse being in the matte black, and then I use the orange tracer going all the way around. I mean, it's when you see when someone tells you the combination of colors, you're like, that's never gonna work, and then you see it on the car, and it really turned out sharp.
Well, thank you very much for taking the time to show us. And guys, sorry about the little fisheye lens with this little camera, but you know, we're really stretched here at SEMA. There's only a few of us, and this is a very big show. As always, this is Roman and
Todd Bennett
saying thanks for watching, and check out tflcar.com for more news, views, and of course, all-wheel drive Dodge Challenger. Let's call it preview. Previews, right?
Sure.
Previews.
Concepts.
Yeah.
Concepts.
And if people like this and they want one, how do they let you know?
They can like us on Facebook. They can send us emails. We got a whole bunch of different ways to get in touch with the company.
So if you want one, they may build it. See you guys next time. Ciao.
You saw it first on the Fast Lane Car.
So I guess if you put snow tires on it, this could be a daily driver.
Yeah, hey, I still have a Dodge Magnum SRT with snow tires I run every day.
So I guess another question I would ask is, would it be possible to use like the G platform, which already has all-wheel drive, right, to underpin this, as opposed to having to kind of cannibalize three cars, or is that too hard?
I really don't know the specifics. I think they're very different all-wheel drive systems.
Okay,
since these are so close.
But that's kind of what I'm thinking. You guys both make that, and you make this, and that one, of course, handles the SRT power.